may not know, I just did a race, obstacle course race called BattleFrog. This was my bib. BattleFrog, what does it say? Obstacle course race designed by the U.S. Navy SEALs. That was number 1837. I personally did the 5K race, and this will just be my first impressions on this race in case anyone is interested in obstacle course races. It's something that I really enjoy doing, and I just enjoy doing like 5K races, 15K races, like in general. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about it. So my race was on August 2nd, and it was in Englishtown, New Jersey. Some of you may or may not know. It was at Raceway Park. They have like drag show races and car shows and all stuff like that there. Obstacle course races. They have a lot of that there. And that's where I did it. So I did the 5K with my boyfriend and my friend and her boyfriend, which is my boyfriend's best friend. The 4 of us did it together. We did our race at 10 o'clock. When you first got there, you checked in. They gave you a bracelet that said, like, put on your wrist, put on your bag so you can check your bag in. Then you put your bib on, and then you also had another bracelet that recorded your time and how long it took you to do the race. Now, it was raining the day of the race, so it was muddy. It was supposed to be muddy to begin with, but it was even more muddy, which sucked because we were covered in mud. It was disgusting, but you got a free mud bath. So you each, like, when you first start, you have to climb over this wall and you wait for everyone to climb over. Then this guy, I don't remember his name, but he does a pep talk telling you, like, look at each obstacle as an obstacle you can get over. Just look at it. Like, he literally went, look at each obstacle, like, and we all were like, okay, because obstacles were really difficult. They were a lot harder to get over because there were like these beams, and I could barely even get over these things. And I'm physically fit because I exercise on every day. I almost every day. I run probably 3 to 4 days a week, and I do yoga 1 day a week. And it was hard for me to keep up, but it might be because I've never done an obstacle course race before. I've done 5Ks, like the color run and stuff, but you know, I felt really accomplished after I did this race. Each obstacle was named after a fallen Navy SEAL, U.S. Navy SEAL. It said their name, where they were stationed, and how they died. So it was nice to like look and see who they were dedicated to. Now, all the money, well, half of the money went to the U.S. Navy SEALs Museum, and the other half of the money went to families who lost a U.S. Navy SEAL in combat to help them survive, basically. I thought that was really, really nice of them to do that. It took me, my group, and I about 2.5 hours to complete the race, because it was all muddy, and we started at 10. That was right after the rain stopped, and it was our first one. We've never done it before, so it was fun though. I mean, I can't complain. You went through a lot of mud. The whole thing was basically mud. I feel like you went over obstacles, under obstacles, climbed with ropes, monkey bars, went through water. Now, the 5K race had 15 plus obstacles. I think we had about 20 obstacles. And the 15K race had 50 plus obstacles, they said. So they veered off at certain points to do their own thing, and we stayed on a certain course. But you'd always meet up with people like that you started with or that were in the 15K. I mean, everyone helped each other. When you needed help, somebody was there, even if they weren't in your group. There were volunteers at each obstacle to help you get to the top in case you couldn't get there. They would say, grab my hand, and you would grab it, and they'd pull you right up. They're there to help you. It was awesome. And then they had demonstrations of the Navy SEALs performing these different things. You were able to practice some of the obstacles prior to the race. So it was nice. And you got a free beer afterwards. This is the shirt that you got. And then this is the back. I don't know if you can see it. I hope you can. Yeah, that was the back. And this was free as well. And then you got this medal once you cross the finish line. And that is like their symbol, the frog. And then green is for the 5K, and blue was for the 15K. And either way, if you were able to accomplish this race, that itself was an accomplishment, because it wasn't an easy race. I was talking to some girls in the changing room. They said this race was harder than Tough Mudder, and my friends and I are going to be doing Tough Mudder next year. And yeah, I mean, this was definitely a great first obstacle course race for my friends and I. My boyfriend and I are doing the zombie race at Six Flags on September 20th, and I'll do a review on that one when that comes around. And our two friends that we did this race with want to do that one, but I don't know if they've registered yet. But if you have any questions on this race, please let me know. I'll be happy to answer them for you. If you want to know, like, how I rate it, what did I think of this as my first race, just let me know. And they also had like water stations throughout the whole entire race, so it's not like you were dying the whole time. You didn't even realize you needed water until you saw the water station, to be completely honest with you. But everyone cheered you on as you're trying to do things, so it was a lot of fun. I'll have pictures at the end of the video so you can see the different obstacles that me and my boyfriend and my friends went through. So yeah, if you want to see these pictures, just keep watching because they will be at the end. Other than that, subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to know what you guys have any questions about this race. I would love to answer your questions about this race, because this was a really great race and it went to a really good cause and it was different. Not sponsored by BattleFrog. I am choosing to do this because I would like to have a first impressions video on this race, because I was talking about it in a couple of my videos, I think, or maybe I was thinking them. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Once again, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you have any questions, just leave a comment. But until next time, guys, bye.